Gecko to Fade.
Yeah, and
So I think
honestly,
they
that's
should
just
be
an
able to keep
upgrade.
a lot of the other stuff intact. What I'm worried about
All right.
more so is that they could not stop Loud.
Fast and Frenzy again. They've been trying it out a lot. We normally see 5 or 4 from them. We get 5 this time.
Stop this.
Early B split, of course, to start it off. Oh boy.
No time wasted as they're Loud.
They take control, double elbow control.
Into the back of the side, and timing might be taken. A bit of running gun with the Frenzy favored. Pushing forward, Jorgamo not wasted time.
these frenzy jaws of the double controllers just too crazy. And that's a nightmare.
Just waiting for that one. He hears
Nice
it.
pistol from Loud.
The Jet Lurk,
Yeah,
of course.
as usual.
The Jet Lurk and the Killjoy entry.
And all the way from behind, Les is right there, ready and waiting to pinch.
Yeah, really good pistol from them.
Loud. Expected, anticipated, maybe, but listen.
How is this comp going to be on
Every single one of these
defense?
maps have started with Loud buying 5 frenzies, running in, and getting the win on the opening pistol round. And then they've got
Wait, how does this stop a
vastly
B
different
here?
direction.
Oh yeah.
I mean,
Try and predict the
Killjoy.
outcome now.
yeah, I'm
Good
not
luck.
even gonna bother. I'm not gonna bother. I'm just here for the ride.
Killjoy and
Did
elbow
not expect
control.
this match to be as good as it has been so far, and I think there's all the chances in the world for EG to come out and win. or
It's
Loud
over.
to showcase that
Every
that
map so
blip
far has
against
started with
Sentinels
Loud
was
winning the
just
first
that blip.
pistol, so don't worry too much.
Fight to be taken. There's a
Oh my god.
heavy stack. EG don't quite have the
It's like
guns
a
for it.
3-person
When you try and
dog
fight
stun.
towards A main, plenty of positions for the attackers to try and play that anti-flash position.
Interesting though, the fact that they comboed up the flash with the haunt there.
Trying to remove one of these weapons. As
Man,
many
that
as
turret is
humanly
chipping
possible.
away at him.
And this is a significant amount of damage done to the economy already. They've removed that armor from Sadak and 2 years. Bustio being as low as he is, I don't think he's going to be. Yeah, okay.
That last
Spam
bullet.
and
Sounded
listen
like
to the
last
corner,
bullet.
Expected of it, but
They have plant money. Less still was yet to buy.
Yep.
I think overall Loud is
Honestly,
still gonna
I
be
think
fine here. They're
yeah, I
still
think
gonna
they'll
have
be
great
more than
value
happy with
moving
that.
into
They
the
got
bonus.
three
I'm looking
three
at the opening
rebuys,
kills. I mean,
3
I
kills.
can't tear my thoughts away from the way
Maybe
that
some
this
armors. I
series
can't really
has
remember.
just
I wasn't properly
swung
looking.
back and forth in terms of those opening duels.
Yeah.
13 to 3 and then 4 to 19.
just
Okay, nice bonus from them. Those 3
It could
rifles.
not be more different from map 1 to map 2. So that's what I've really got on my mind.
2 kills.
here. And
2
you
kills.
see
All
the
armors.
potential for an early clash over towards B.
Nice.
There's no single player to watch on EG's
Oh boy,
defense.
instant
It's a team
early B
effort.
punish, trying to condition them.
High tide just to cut
The
across.
B is on lock.
Taking away
With
space
that
from
info,
Loud.
they insta spring over
Spec
towards
shown here,
middle,
they're all
and
the way
they
backing
both
through. In fact, they're
push
anticipating
through.
it. They're expecting a pot
Yeah, they're
flash
taking
play.
so much map
Most of the
control here.
teams
Does
just
he go
playing right around the
insta
corner.
spawn? If Les goes insta spawn, he is
Look how
a genius.
deep Les has gotten.
Yeah, he's got
This
it
is
insta
ridiculous.
spawn. He's gone through it.
The
He's in
stack
spawn
on
and it's
B
110.
was so
First 30
aggressive,
seconds,
and
he's
Les
in
behind
spawn.
him opened up com.
Damn,
Ridiculous. Les doesn't
confound
even
him.
know where to
Didn't hit
look,
the
and he still
shots.
finds the kill.
And then now it's an absolute nightmare. They go over towards B because they have to deal with this. And it's a perfect round so far.
EG are going to be
It's
chasing
really
Les,
good.
so
It's
we'll have
unlucky from
space on B.
Combo. Oh boy, he gets another one.
Les getting value from that position still. They knew it was taken up.
Nice flash.
But EG, they want to take the fight to them. Jorgamo with 2.
Damn, nice
Gap
kill.
though. Into the smoke there. Just gives the
Just when you
opportunity for
thought there was a
2
way
years
back
to
in.
rip the head off. Away from
What an
Ethan.
insane
It
round
feels
from
very
Les.
similar to Haven. They're actually using their utility nicely for Jorgamo to
Good
peek
reaction
and try
from
to make
everything that was
something
going
happen.
on.
But Loud are still getting it into an advantaged situation. 2v1 post plan on the bonus.
It should be quite clean from Loud as well, playing together. The backside of Horse Demon 1 left guessing in terms of where they could be. There's no walk towards, no casual jaunt into the back of Horse to see if he can catch that one fight one. but
Nice
as
trade.
that was
Holy
happening,
hell.
Zach Plus with a
It was
replay.
instant.
Safety.
Bonus round 1 from Loud. And they got the
Very
pawn on
nicely
top of
played
that
there
as
by the
well.
players remaining.
This could be
I
very
think
rough for
already
EG.
we've seen
Again, is an
chaos.
attack-sided map.
The positioning from Les in this round indicates to me that Loud are continuing their theme from the end of Haven.
Yeah.
If EG are going to go for these set elaborate plays, Loud are going to go the opposite direction. More puggy and just trying to find holes in the defense. And that's what Les did. You know, that is not a planned round from Loud.
The second kill from him on, yeah, it was massive.
It's valid. Lean into it. That individuality.
They finally got back to a 2-on-2
Don't play
as
so
well.
structured. Let Les make those plays by just lurking through into mid and
EG
see if he
really
can crack
wanting
open it.
to,
Silent
really
too.
wanting to shut
Maybe
down
a
over
couple of
towards B.
heads.
So far, Loud have gone pistol B, eco over towards A, buy around B, but kind of reactively, but they wanted to go B at the beginning anyway. And then against an eco again, they go over towards A. So we'll see. Big buy round next one. Do they go B again?
So backs away that first player advantage. EG going to be left wondering how do they want to play this one. There's honestly not too much value in taking away guns. Close corner, up towards the box.
Nicely done, and they're close to a lot of orcs.
Look at the way that Aspas and Les are playing that
Yeah,
situation.
1, 2, and then they're really close in terms of this one. Dude, it's such an obvious game plan. They instantly started all going over towards her. So yeah, I'm feeling like it was a B. This might change stuff though, we'll see. And maybe Potter has literally worked it out and she wants to just tell them that they're going B. But again, Loud can work it out and say that something else is going on. They might change up their Killjoy stuff because of the instant reaction that happened on the first buy round. We'll see. There's a lot to talk about, to be honest, in terms of what they've just seen in 4 rounds.
Loud brute forcing their way through EG.
Leaning back into that individuality, and yeah, they've got the confidence there, and you know, dare I say, a little bit of disrespect.
Yeah, that's what it feels like. Actually, that's what it's felt like from the very beginning. The disrespect initially showcasing from Loud in the sense that they always wanted another peak after the utility had pushed them back. But that got really heavily punished on map 1. The question here is, does EG have the answers? If Loud do just decide to run it down, can EG stop them? Do they have the right tools and the right play on the fly to really prevent Aspas and Les bulldozering them?
And for a team like EG, they put a lot of emphasis into those preset ideas. There's nothing better to throw them off than just, you know, throwing everything you've got at them. The playbook scattered to the winds, taking those fights early.
What have we got?
They can get a buy online here, so EG hoping to not let this deficit with the
Worth prepping 2 different comps. If you have the time, yeah. A lot of these new rosters will not have the time for it though. EG get early control of A. So instead of trying to get over towards B or do any kind of punish towards B, they just want early info over towards A at the moment.
Seems to be the goal for them to try and end there, but you never know.
Both Cascades used already from Jorgamo in the round, instead of using his high tide at the beginning.
Yeah, it's breaking everything here.
So
yeah, it just looks like Loud are just going for question mark over towards here, question mark over towards here in terms of the smoke blocking this, and then it's going to be another B. So yeah, it is literally just buy rounds we go B, or at least they wanted to. I don't know what put them off on this one.
Might take a duel here over towards Art.
The intention was there, and then something happened.
2 potential duels.
And I guess it was the fact that they saw the sky flash. I'm not sure.
The side of the box, but yeah,
this one-on-one is honestly everything. Yeah, it's done. Oh, actually, wait. This is a good reaction from Boostio. It's a really good reaction because now they're going to a weird crossfire.
Moving down now, there's a reckoning at their feet, and Tuya's just leaping and bounding into the back of the site. It does feel disrespectful at its core, just some of the way these Loud players are playing, and this push from Les is even more so. Look at it, breaks the dog. He's got no one else playing with him, by the way.
Oh my, he is dominating them in the big buy rounds. He pushes through middle on the bonus round. He gets 2, wins them that round. This one pushes over towards here, gets 2 again. Les is, yeah,
look at this.
It's just everything. Absolutely everything. Les is more nice.
Swings away, realizes it's a fake flash.
Damn.
It's a fantastic
got a little give it in there as well. Mad respect.
No strangers to being in this spot. We said it right from the beginning. Loud have been pushed. They have their bruises, in not just in VCT Americas. Of the last 8 matches that Loud have played, 7 of them have gone to a decider map in a BO3 or a BO5. They've only lost 1 of those decider maps. Unfortunately, it was the finals of Lock-In.
One that they would love to have a bit of a redo.
I'm sure they'd rather have beaten, yeah, I'm sure they'd rather beat Fnatic, lose to EG if we gave them the choice.
Yep.
Poison's off.
Wow, the orb dropping
yeah,
down.
Chance to stack up. No, they're in for the reactions as well. Nice shot.
Right into mid. Demon 1 luckily is there to back him up and does
This one is starting to look how we thought the other maps would go.
Down, but it feels just so
it is still a tack-sided map, but it's looking way too convincing.
Time and time again when I play in this combo.
And I'm really worried about the no jeweler still.
It is that bread and butter of where you find the success from them.
Because in his internal clock here, that's kind of nice to see.
It does feel like Loud are just going to run away with this half. Of course, EG, they'll get weapons on board for the next round, but all of the plans that EG have tried, thus far unsuccessful. Really, what EG are going for is a very heavy set play on one area of the map. And then, if that fails, they're trying to go back into something a bit more basic. But Loud are being able to read the threat and play a spread default. And
they got 4 ults for this. Another round where they're going to get reset. We got some 8k, 7k, 7k. Holy hell. So Loud buy for the rest of this half no matter what, really. Unless we see like 4 in a row, but I just don't see it happening. Yeah. Loud have enough money for all of this, and we start getting the attack op out, so this is a new one.
And for Loud, they've been in spots like this before, and they've angered them, haven't they, EG?
It feels like it. Les takes a ton of damage there off the rip, and maybe that'll make him uninclined to go for the plays that he's been doing before, but getting a heal up.
I like this B mid default though. This B mid default's nice.
Back up too. Look at the positioning of EG. They're all just clumped up.
Yeah, look at them.
No map control whatsoever.
It looks like a nightmare to play against at the moment. I have no idea. And the fact they didn't push for A is a nightmare as well. They didn't push for any outscans.
But it feels so retake heavy. They got ults for it.
Not good odds for it. I am wondering what the extra level is for Loud now here, waiting for that lockdown to come through, so not overstepping themselves, not over peaking, but they are going to have to play this post plant away from the site. I mean, the Viper's pit dropped down, but as a Cosmic Divide used, Nana hit stats to come through. Seekers as well, Pop Flash play denied any sort of info or gain. And
it's a good Viper ult though, where you can sit in the cubby. Les has owned this round again, and he has double molly. It's devastating. Astra ult's nice though. Molly's here.
I hate it when it comes down to this with these rounds spammed out, all that post plan util running, gunning from Ethan, even it out, but again, just spraying them through all the way down.
They got just too much. Their ults are too good.
It's Loud.
Ults are too good. They had such a good understanding of the round itself.
And that's everything from EG.
Yeah, ult tutorial. I have no idea how you do this one. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know where you sit to do the good ult that he's doing, the Viper one.
Hold the momentum. That's all the weaponry, all the ultimates.
That's for someone else to find you.
War chest, and they've come up utterly empty.
This was the most watchable.
It does look like this final map is going to be
watchable Pearl B post plant.
End to what was an insanely competitive series in the first 2 maps.
Yeah.
Maybe EG can show us something towards the end of this half or in the next, but it feels like this 3rd map is really showcasing the tier difference between the teams where Split and Haven did not.
Yeah, Split and Haven were crazy close. This is...
Despite their early loss, and yeah, I mean, kills just going their way.
And they're just trying everything now. They go for a push over towards A, and this is the time that they actually have someone there to lock it down. And then they're doing the spams, then the stuff's going down like it's a nightmare. Oh my goodness.
To try and recover an eco round, to try and recover a player.
They have a chance to 13-0 straight up. It's been looking way too dominant.
From Loud. Even on their individual basis, they're just winning every single fight they want to take.
But what a difference that is compared to Split and Haven.
Yeah.
Apart from the final, what, 3, 4, 5 rounds of Haven, where it really felt like Loud were able to just do that, just disrespect EG. The rest of the match, EG have been right there and using fantastic utility to set themselves up.
And locked him in.
To the point where the skill difference doesn't matter.
Here comes everyone else, yeah. Damn, what are the scores right now? They must be crazy. Let's look at these scores.
Just got to keep hitting home the point. I think, you know, that difference.
We got 9-0. We got 9-0. He hasn't even died yet. 9-3. Got 7 assists as well for less. That's kind of nuts. I guess loads of them went for that last round. The Viper all won. 8-7-7. It's pretty even.
It's winnable. They know what they've accomplished thus far, but it's so hard to as well bring it back up. And this is, I believe,
what
the
do you
second time
even
being used as well before even the first half is over.
Actually, do you know what?
It really is.
I kind of preferred their plan before the first timeout. Like when they were trying to shut down B and then they stopped trying to shut down B. I think they got to shut down B. Like I think they have to. Yeah, I actually didn't like their plan after their initial first timeout. I think it was like 4-0 or something.
But I think now's a decent time for Potter to have some more input, because if they lose even one more round, the whole series falls away from them. And all of the good work that they've done, all of the prep, all of the pressure that they've applied to Loud, it just crumbles to nothing. Another L in the column, and not something that EG will be looking forward to. Nobody's really going to remember that one close game you had against
Loud. A lot of
Loud.
pings over towards middle for EG.
The time you upset them, the time you pulled off the biggest upset in VCT Americas.
And so do they have it, that medal available to them where they can bring it to a team like Loud, pull up the bootstraps?
Definitely doesn't look like a punish in terms of B.
But it starts in the first kill, Brent. And thus far, Loud at 8-0.
B, yeah, maybe some mid.
They just start winning these fights.
Okay, so they cut this off. They flash. I mean, it's nice.
Lesson to be learned as
it
well
is nice. This with the flash on top to see that you got mid control, and then that creates a question mark here and here. Like this right there is a cool thing to do. I like it a lot. But they are out over towards B, so all of this is a question mark for EG.
Even operating.
The Astra op.
Obviously, no more suitable targets really than anyone else on the team. You're not running a jet in this instance. This is their way to try and stop it. Pushes forwards, past it. It's a jiggle on the movement there from 2 years. Fully aware now that they are running that.
They have Harbor if they want to try and force this a little bit.
Have been doing the work for Loud.
Yeah, looks like they want to go back.
Stalled out. They're running a 3-1-1 default right now. Can Sadak or less?
Okay, a lot of this is onto Demon. Again. Damn, look at this. Rotate going in. They just got no vision. No, that's crazy. Les is too good, man, right now. Les is all over them right now. They get over towards the site. 20 seconds to palm. This cove comes in. Absolutely fine. Now they got a retake with nothing. They got a fade eye that they just used. Oh, okay. Les has a smoke and double molly. Smoke goes down on the spike. Nah.
Any sort of kills this way, that way. Like ships in the night, just trying to vacate backwards and forwards. Still plenty of time here for Boostio to maybe do something, but only one kill to be claimed.
Uh-oh.
And it's the instant answer back from Sadhak, so 9 in a row for Loud.
Yeah, I would, dude, again, you know what they did in terms of first buy round? Like, I felt like they were almost here. The first buy round where they decided to push 2 here and then they had an instant reaction to middle. Literally, if they just did that and they had Killjoy and then they had one person here, like they had the fade, they had Killjoy util here and here, they had fade over towards A getting info. I think they would be so fine going into this. But I think they overfought it, and now they're in just a world of pain where nothing is working.
Tries to take a straight aim duel. Fights happening in mid where Loud lurkers are catching them off guard. It's much more
that's what I'm saying. Like I would have liked their push with this to make sure that they didn't instant react.
And they're hunting for
you could even do the late Killjoy, and people started to do Killjoy Molly here. Killjoy Alarm Bomb here even.
To be a turning point soon though with the turret removed. No other util.
They now go over towards A. There's only 2 people here.
Personal trying to take the fight with a Guardian, but oversteps himself.
There's a lot of people now flooding back in. Might be able to do it. The eye is incredible.
That's going to be some spam. And a kill onto 2 years, but Kawaseen close, and it's not cleared into the side still. 2v3, EG It's the best opportunity they've had in quite some time.
Yeah, this is by far the best.
But Aspas, individuality here potentially to
1v1
stay down.
Ethan, though.
One is Kawazine versus Ethan. Top of the spike. Out the way, spam through the wall. Even a dog, no stun. Collected. Where is the opposition? Kawazine doesn't dare tap it, but he needs to force it. Ethan nowhere near. The reposition from him towards Flowers now, an opportunity to slow it.
Damn, dude, look at that pre-aim. It was literally on his head.
The crosshair placement is unbelievable.
Yeah,
How
what
does
the
he read
hell
the
is
play coming
that?
through and predict exactly where Ethan is going to be? Ethan had done such an incredible job at knocking him down to 45 health. A massive health advantage, and yet it didn't matter. And neither did Demon One's opening kill. For the first time,
That's
EG were able to
crazy.
get
Didn't
that.
even have to adjust his
Demon One with a
crosshair.
Guardian winning a duel again where he wasn't really favored via utility, but he won it anyway. That was their first kill since round 17 of Haven.
The challenge that's ahead of EG is nigh impossible. Dare I say impossible, because even when they're winning that first duel, in that one instance,
Waiting
close,
anti-flash. Oh god,
no.
it's gonna work as well.
backs to each other.
I feel sick.
I
I feel sick. He can't do anything wrong. He's just so good.
On either side here, pushing forwards. Prowler in the face of Kawazine. He's blind to it, but Com backs away. So, bit of restraint being shown, letting that plant go off. Wants to play together now with his teammate, Boostio. Rejoining him.
It's 2v2, but they took
Loud
spawn
also making their
control.
own moves. Look
They're
at
gonna
this
go heaven. It's
position,
not a good
reclaiming
plan
it,
for them
playing
though, so
together
there's
just in case
that.
there's a rotation. Cosmic Divide splits it up. That's away.
And
but guess
that's
what? The
okay,
players
so
are
that's why they
nowhere
pushed spawn,
near.
because they had Astra ult.
How are they going to expect this? It's not necessarily planned for them, but it is a spammable angle. No
Ah,
watch in
dude.
heaven. Top of the
Outrageous.
patience from
It's just
Tuyul.
outrageous.
Ultra
Oh my
Shroud
god,
watches
it's
it,
a
he knows.
masterclass.
Boostio had no choice but to just walk right into him.
Last round in the half.
Brent, round 19 of Haven, Com won a 1v3 in insane fashion. Since then, EG haven't won a round.
Round 19 of Haven.
They've lost 15 rounds in a row. Since that 1v3, I don't know if Com made the deal with the devil or what. But since that moment of brilliance, Loud, I don't know, something has just dramatically shifted. It feels like they can't lose. They just can't lose.
Maybe just that mental block that's at the back of the UG players' heads, knowing that, you know,
A lot of ult. I mean, this guy's too good, man. He's just finding gaps everywhere. Somehow this dog's not going to check him.
Made a good attempt
There you
of bringing it all the way back into Haven. This fight.
Oi,
Boostio
oi,
swinging
Boostio,
right
relax
out.
yourself for that.
Okay.
The call was
Fire
the call was to fight though, so that's why he sent it.
Guardian.
And honestly,
Damage
as we
there.
can see, they
Seekers
won the
trying to
trades.
get that mid-round. Reckoning though is going to be cleaving and clearing all the way into the back side. It's the final round of the half. It needs to be big. It's dire straits right now. Aspas deafened. No sound cues available. Reckoning now as well. He's forced back. This is good util to push him out of this position. And EG.
That's a nice kill. Okay.
Now the two-player advantage. Moving forward here. Kawazine.
No, guys, come on. Come on, at least get one round. Not like this.
Not like this.
Oh
not like
god,
this.
Ethan's 11 HP.
And again dropped into that one-on-one. Spike off to the back. Kawazine has to reclaim it. Ethan, 11 health.
It's an
Like
instant
Kawazine read the
reposition.
incredibly well.
Taps it. Baiting out the fight. Ethan, he's granted a grand opportunity. Dog jumps forwards.
No, he's considered it
clearance,
now.
Creeping, crawling all the way up.
Look
Spike
at-
planted over the top. Fully blinded. They can't lose.
Holy hell, they didn't get around. It's 12-0.
Doesn't matter what
Ah,
EG do. Doesn't matter
12
how
chances to
badly
close it
plays
out.
There's something mystical going
Holy
on here. I
hell.
don't get it. It's a 12-0 half allowed. And this just is so absurdly different to the rest of the series. Brent, in the whole of VCT Americas, EMEA and Pacific, we have not seen a 13-0 map. I mean, I can't believe it was in this series that we might have our best chance.
Yeah, I mean, the possibilities there, isn't it? That's the first half wrapped up, of course.
12 is all
I
I
hope
get.
the desk got something more prepped as well, because they got to do the post game as well, potentially after this one. Send it down. GP, take it away.
Got a little ahead of myself there, guys.
Take it off.
All right, let's go ahead and talk about this. This is awkward. All right, we were all excited. We were all happy, joyful. Not to say that we want Loud.
I mean,
to
it was
lose.
a
I'm
less
big fan of the team.
masterclass
I was
though.
just
Like
stoked
that was
for
kind of
EG.
fun to watch.
Mimi,
I'm not gonna lie.
What happened?
I mean, I was excited. This is just a heartbreak for EG.
The calling was good as well. EG
This is
every single
like
time
Loud
looked like
we
they were a
expected to
step
come
behind.
into this series. People look at this and like, it's Loud just gonna roll them over, and we didn't see that. But in this map, that's been the case thus far.
I mean, look at this. So in the early rounds, you already have less in Spawn. They're reading Evil Geniuses like a book. EG, these previous maps, the desk was saying, the casters were saying, they're just inside Loud's head. They're rotating side to side. Here, Loud is behind enemy lines at the beginning of rounds, picking apart Evil Geniuses. I can't believe
Up
this
on
is our
Killjoy?
third match right now.
Depends on maps, depends on situation. I like Killjoy personally, but
has been incredible, and Calvin has been physically unable to lose a clutch.
The man
You came here
don't
to
know
hear
if
the
man
line.
understands what
Yeah.
failure is. And you
we
know
said
what?
it, but I'll say it
He
again.
doesn't
Don't
get
worry.
it, and, it's a huge
I've only
positive
had
for
to do
Loud,
this
obviously,
once
to see
before.
that even when they are taking these losses, they are a team that is able to recoup, come back, and win this stuff out. It's what you should expect from a team that is
Okay.
coming from that world.
Ben Silly said he was done, but honestly, this one was an absolute
Let me
classic.
just pitch
Chat,
you on a
let's get some
multiverse
slug
link.
approves in for
What
Van Silly. He has
happened? What do
gifted
we do with our
a
bodies
sub
if
over towards
EG
Twitch
come
user
Well,
Shitstomp.
straight.
Don't say that.
What do we do with our bodies, soul, and mind?
Shitstomp, welcome
I
in
think the
to
viewing
the
of
Slug
it,
Club.
actually disperses us into an ethereal form.
Okay, that's what
Because
happens.
it's just too grandiose to see.
Fair enough.
And then, I don't know what happens after that. We haven't actually
That
traversed that
is-
plane.
What are you guys talking?
that's
It's
incredible.
12-0. Can we
All
just
right,
go back
well,
to the
let's go
cast?
ahead and send it back to Brendan's Sideshow and see if they earn their check after one round.
About to find out, aren't we? Listen, there's history about to be made, not in the way that EG was hoping for, but, you know, we might see that 13-0. for the first
Mine
time.
Warrior as
Never
well.
been a
Mine Warrior
13-0 in any
OG
of the
with the
VCT
Prime. Thank you so much for all the
leagues.
support, mate. 3
But it
months
might
in
be
the Slug
about to
Club.
happen, and yeah, I mean,
Chat.
listen, Crowd, I'm with you. You're umming your R and
Let's
you're
get a lot of
groaning
slugs
at
in as
this.
well.
But
Potentially the last sub of the day, so
I gotta see it.
let's make
I
it a
gotta
good one.
see it.
Okay, 12
History
chances
about to be
for
made. I
Loud
don't
to
wanna
take
put
this
out
one.
downfall of the EG players, but Loud have been in control this entire time.
We haven't seen a
Now, in
13-0
the
yet,
last two maps,
in
EG
VCT.
won the second half pistol both times.
as in
History is
like
on
this
our
split
side.
this year.
To see the 13-0,
Oh my god.
But Blazer clearance.
for EG, it's just got to be so difficult to keep your heads in this. And Des was talking about
No.
you just don't
No,
see
they
combat
don't stack all the
from
way
this
to this.
position.
And okay, hold up. Where are they going?
Close to the double doors here. Shorty in hands. Oh.
Toxins
It's a
going up.
B
Any sort of
fake
alert
though, and it
timing.
might
Now the spike
work.
is actually
Oh
in a
god.
different direction, but Bustio.
Yeah.
First death. The first kill towards Loud.
Now the spike
The
is heading to
fake
the opposite
has
side, so they've sold
worked.
a fake.
Cascade came in. They're
He's gonna
about
get
to
into a
clear it.
post-plant position. I think that Trailblazer is going to give him the
Okay,
idea, but there's
5
no way
person
Loud make it
rotate.
here
We
before
have
the
a
plant goes
we have
down,
a small
surely.
window, and they are
5
not going to
seconds
feel
left, there's no
confident
urgency
until
from
they
EG,
clear this
is
question
there,
mark.
they're still making sure
Question
they
mark
clear
has
all
just
of
been
this.
cleared.
Feel
Okay,
that
now they can
hesitation
go in
in
and
their
plant,
play.
but
29. Dropping down,
there's
but
a lot of
spike's gonna be
people here,
planted
but they
well.
also, in terms
Sort
of
of
Loud,
opposition.
think that these are question marks as well.
Side by side, shoulder to shoulder. Kawazin taking that first fight. Tuyas was using utility, and with that nano
Okay.
swarm, okay. It evens it out.
4v4.
Into that 4-on-4. Loud. Trying to close this one out.
He's
Right
owned
here,
it.
right now.
He's
Jorgamo is in
absolutely
close
owned
call.
it.
This is unintended. Tuyas has got one. Jorgamo.
Oh, God.
Sonic and less. Ethan. To deny the humility. He's got to win it out now. But so difficult, so damn hard, and it's the 13-0.
Damn. That's one way to end it. There it is.
It had everything. I was very
Not like,
convinced that we were gonna see
not
EG
like
put up
this.
a serious
Ben
fight.
Silly
I mean, the
has
first
gifted
two
another
maps
sub
were
over towards Not